What's up, Rivalers? Today we've got one of the most anticipated and exciting announcements in the form of a brand new trailer. Now, it's been a few weeks since the closed alpha ended, and man, I have really just been missing playing this game. So I would have taken anything, but trust me, you're going to want to watch this whole video because there is so much new information in this trailer. Right off the bat, they announced one of the characters I have been most excited for in Marvel Rivals, and that is Venom. Yes, Venom is actually coming to Marvel Rivals. We've got this amazing cinematic intro for him, and in addition to Venom, who is a very popular character and kind of a no-brainer, we've also got Adam Warlock, which is a much less popular but really cool pick. So here we've got our first gameplay of Venom. He can wall crawl and swing just like Spider-Man, and he also has an ability that lets him dive down from his swing, so he makes this really dramatic entrance and just knocks people back from his landing point. It's really, really cool. And it's a great engage and disruption tool, which makes sense because Venom is going to be a Vanguard / tank. His ultimate is then shown, which has Venom burrowing underground, and then it jumps up and devours enemies above him, and it gives him bonus health. This is so sick, and it's going to be a really great diving tool, kind of like Storm's ult. So Venom definitely seems like a more offensive Vanguard than some of the other tanks. Up next is Adam Warlock, who is a specialist / support. So Adam is going to create a soul bond with an ally, granting them healing over time and also absorbing some of the damage that ally would take onto himself. So there's going to be some risk reward to this ability, as the damage doesn't just disappear into thin air, it's kind of dispersed between the two of them, which is interesting for a healer. We then get a look at the brand new 2099 Tokyo map and a couple of team-ups, which we're already familiar with from playing in the closed alpha. There's that Magneto Scarlet Witch team-up, which was probably one of the more broken team-ups in the game. Now back to the juicy new stuff, because we see the Spider-Man and Venom team-up, which I was praying that we would get in this game. And yeah, it kind of just turns Spider-Man into a big AoE blob, with the symbiote kind of going into a frenzy. It's kind of weird looking, I'll admit. Now, we also see little pieces of the symbiote on Spider-Man as he's swinging, so I guess when Spidey and Venom are on the same team, it's kind of like a passive thing where he just has the symbiote, which is interesting. And then we get a closer look at what is clearly an updated version of the destructibility system in the game. This whole building collapses, and then the roof is brought back up by these little spider helpers, and I think this is a really good middle ground, because admittedly sometimes in the closed alpha, the destructibility would be a little disruptive to gameplay. Like a wall would collapse and it would just totally ruin a team fight, not in a fun way. Or you would be fighting someone and then a building that was previously destroyed just kind of spawns on top of you, which was really disorienting. So with this newer looking system, you get that big initial wow factor of the building falling down, but not in the way that it disrupts whoever was fighting in it. So yeah, Rivalers, this is exciting. I'll admit I was a little worried we were going to have months of a content drought and not hear from Marvel Rivals again for a while, but this is great news because it's also announced that it is coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox, and there's an exclusive Scarlet Spider skin going to PS5 owners, which, yeah, that's kind of lame actually, but everything else about this trailer is amazing. There's going to be another closed test, this time in alpha in July, and you already know we'll be there with tons of codes to give you, so make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you in the next one, Rivalers.